another episode of Crypto Talk. Like what you can see previously on the subtitle, it says, how did ChatGPT affect the cryptocurrency? And we're gonna talk about how is ChatGPT affecting our cryptocurrency world and how will affect the cryptocurrency world. So during the whole process, I sincerely hope you guys can drop your comments below and we talk about what's its status or what's its space in our cryptocurrency world and on our something towards to our investment. And at the same time, when you're mentioning any minors or some questions that you left for the last stream, I'm very glad to answer you during hallway. So please feel free to drop your comments below when you have any question, no matter what topic we're talking about. Just feel free to show your opinions, your thoughts, and let me see you. Okay. So first of all, hey, Crypto Mining Insider, you are the first. Yeah, thank you all the time that you're here with me and other followers in our live stream. We sincerely love you. And BNJ Mining, you are very helpful and nice during the whole time we were having conversations. You are pretty cool, yeah. Like sometimes even I'm updating, most of the miners or people contact me because they want to know the function or configuration of different miners or the different updates. So my daily or weekly updates usually sent to most of the people that I have email or sometimes Telegram or etc. So if you don't like it, please just reply, let me know. I'm not gonna buy it, or please don't show me updates, okay? So I don't wanna show my good deeds in return. It's not something good for you. So I sincerely hope that is not gonna happen. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna talk about how did ChatGPT affect the cryptocurrency world. First of all, ChatGPT, you guys may have known in the initial part of the ChatGPT, the users is not as much as we imagined. But after 10 days, so in a world, ChatGPT in 10 days, they dominates over millions of users in the market. So what, this is a threat for the Google, right? So who is dominant the whole market for all the internet, for the social, for the searching engine. So at that moment, he literally announced a new AI or something that they designed, but everything was in a rush because on the public day when they're announcing the software, there was a mess because the questions the AI answered was completely wrong, and after that, the stock market of Google dropped dramatically. So this is how was it? But yeah, Google as the leading internet tech, where the giant like corporation, he did something, and he is doing something, trying to get rid of the influence by the ChatGPT. Hey Victoria, how are you? I'm great. Last week actually a lot of things was happening. I was very overwhelmed. I couldn't catch up my brain, but I've passed that week. Things is getting better, and I will never give up, no matter what problems are happening to me. I know me. I believe what I'm doing, and I will keep doing it. But during the whole way, for sure, I'm not like some science. I'm safe. Sometimes when I see some problems, I fix it, I go to the right track, but what I'm saying is it will never give up. I hope the same thing. Music is louder than your voice. Oh, really? Sorry. Okay, I think she heard it. Music is louder, my voice, how about now? I think we're fixing it, yeah? Still too loud. Sorry, music way too loud. Cannot hear me. Can you still hear me? Music is too loud, you couldn't hear me? Hey everybody, everything is getting better now. Do you hear me fine? Come on, don't tell me that. It's getting better? Oh, much better. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm good now. Thank you. Wow. So basically, I was having a very passionate conversation or monologue with myself. Well, I thought everybody could hear me, but let me do the recap. I said, in this section, I'm going to talk about how did ChatGPT affect the cryptocurrency world or our world, and how is ChatGPT affecting our world, and what will ChatGPT affect our cryptocurrency world. So for the past, as you know, 10 days, ChatGPT dominates over millions of users, which upon anybody else. As you know, have you ever played the game Angry Birds? That cost 30 days to dominate millions of users. So ChatGPT is basically the banging. Well, yeah, and I literally tried a lot with the ChatGPT for the later when we're having this conversation, we can do some tests. So this is really cool. In the beginning, I was trying to get some information from ChatGPT, but I feel like it's nothing too much that can help me for providing information on the live stream. But later on, let's see why and how. Yeah, and this is for the dominance of ChatGPT. But you know, the OpenAI, the booming of OpenAI, literally a very terrible threat for Google. That's why Google, in a rush, they basically invented or they announced to the whole public, we're having another AI. Our function is so much better than the previous one. But on that day, everybody is holding their breath to say it's public on that day for showing the whole world on the internet conference. So it turns out to be a mess, and it's terrible. Why? Because on that day, AI replied the questions all wrong, and it looks very clumsy. That's why the day after, you can tell the reaction of the Google, or this is total threat. ChatGPT's existence really affect the Google. So they're very worried and they're anxious. So that's why they're publicifying another AI, which is not true. So day after, as you can see, the stock market dropped dramatically for a long time, because you know Google dominates over 90% of the users in global. Yeah, so ChatGPT is getting stronger. But here's a question: have you guys know that who is behind the OpenAI and ChatGPT? Give a like to our stream, guys. Thank you, Fully Electric. Yeah, later I will play the ChatGPT. Did you hear me? Hey, can you guys hear me? I said, do you guys know who is behind the ChatGPT? Why? It takes so long. Okay, I guess you guys need some time to process this information. Maybe we'll talk about that later. But this is how did, right? Because that's related to Google and some other tech giants. But how did ChatGPT affect the cryptocurrency world? I would say nothing much. This is did, okay? Nothing much. Why? Because in the beginning, where initially the data has been enrolled into that technology, is not that much. For example, I didn't remember the exact number, but let's say the first period is like 10,000, but second period is 1 million, and the third period is 1,000 billion, something like that. You can see the speed is very fast. Why? Why is that? Because ChatGPT is kind of AI, but language-based. Now, let's talk about now. If you're typing the information, because we have too much information piled into this AI, they can process, they can write your scripts, they can provide you many information, but in terms to financial, they only can provide you the basic information. For example, what is ChatGPT? What is cryptocurrency? What is ASIC miner? What is GPU miner, right? But later on, let's compare from the ChatGPT, GPU miner and ASIC miner, which one was better? And later, let's check how did he answer, okay? How well he answered it. Very, very little effect. Yes, that's why I said did. It was so tiny, nothing. It did nothing to our cryptocurrency. But now something is changing. Why? Let's talk about it. So firstly, now let's ask the question. How is ChatGPT affecting cryptocurrency world? Listen. As the AI language model, ChatGPT does not directly affect the cryptocurrency or any other financial assets. However, it is possible that discussion and conversations involving ChatGPT will indirectly impact the cryptocurrency prices, depending on the sentiment and opinions expressed by individuals interacting with the model. So basically, we can't give you too much suggestions, but what it can do now for affecting the cryptocurrency world, it affects people's opinion, how they think about it. Let's say, for example, if ChatGPT is used by many people to discuss a particular cryptocurrency, and overall sentiment expressed is positive, and it may generate interest into the cryptocurrency and drive up the price. Conversely, if the sentiment expressed negative, it could potentially drive down the price. What does it mean? If you're asking the ChatGPT, do you think BTC is surging? The ChatGPT says, yes, for sure, it's positively. I think everybody should invest in BTC. So it affects the opinion of most of the people who is doing the investing. So high possibility, many people are like investing BTC. So the price is pushing up. This is the main reason you can get money. So that's the only positivity that I can think about. How is ChatGPT affecting our cryptocurrency world? What do you think? And however, it's important to know that ChatGPT is just one of many factors that could influence cryptocurrency prices. And its impact would like to be relatively small compared to other factors such as market demand, supply, regulatory developments, and broader economic conditions. So this is something relatively like small. And do you understand? So we can only affect the opinion of people, how they think about the cryptocurrency, affect the price, especially for people who are doing trading. As you know, trading is different from mining, right? So, okay, let me read some comments. Is there anybody doing the comments? Very, very little of it. FTX affects the crypto value more than AI. Yes, exactly. This is just basically a conversation that we're talking about. This is the question that I'm asking ChatGPT. He is not a financial advisor, but only thing he can provide is the basic information. Or you have to think about it. Who is behind the AI? For example, Elon Musk is behind the ChatGPT. He would influence the people's mind, try not to making things into that direction which he wants to. So this is something we have to be very aware of. I sincerely hope that you guys just, if you want to ask ChatGPT, just ask the basic information of ChatGPT. or the financial or any investment, do not ask any suggestions. The suggestions you get from the ChatGPT, first of all, he said, there's nothing to do with me. And I'm not a financial advisor, but I can provide this and that. That are basically the voices are people who behind them who want you to know. So if you want to know, if you want to see that suggestion, you have to use it wisely of that opinion. What they want you to go. Do you really want to join them? Or do you want to go to the converse way? So this is basically my suggestion and how is everything going on with the cryptocurrency world of the ChatGPT affecting the cryptocurrency. Okay, and here is another thing that is happening related to ChatGPT and the cryptocurrency. US-based crypto exchange PayBito. Have you ever heard of the PayBito? I literally just heard it recently or last Friday. Begins to integrate ChatGPT into its platform, deployed by OpenAI faster. So you get it. The PayBito begins to cooperate the ChatGPT into its platform, which means ChatGPT will be like developed or designed within some exchange platform. How scary is it or how smart is it? Please drop your comments below. How do you think about it? And then we can talk about it. How do you think of the Patreon integrate ChatGPT into its platform? How it will be? And then I will list out some fun facts. Hey, TRS Graphics. Happy to see you now. Meta has the AI llama. Okay, seems like not many people are interested in this ChatGPT because I only see 9 people in this live stream. Okay, let's just move this past part fast, and then we're going to some ASIC miner and some questions that you provided last time. Even though Crypto Miner Insider, are you still in this live stream? Because I remember last time you asked me a question about the telecom, Chinese telecom. Yes, last week, Chinese telecom, the price is surging super high. If you're into any Chinese telecom or something, yeah, you get a lot of money. Will be integrated in a few different car manufacturers' vehicles soon. Yeah, this is basic. Yeah, this is for the technology. ChatGPT is very smart, but bear in mind we're doing investment, and it's decentralized. We hope our cryptocurrency and all of our money are safe. It's decentralized, but if AI gets inserted into the platform, which means it won't be so decentralized. It is centralized. Okay, let's say what are the centralized exchange firm we're having right now? So let's say the first one, Bithumb, which is a Korean one. It was built 10 years ago, and all the Korean people like to exchange their money into the Bithumb. And the second is the Binance. Binance actually was built in 2017. You can see the within attached in that file, they have it consists of 62 partners, and now it's the world leading, especially after FTX collapsed. Like Fully Electric said, FTX collapse affect more about the cryptocurrency world other than ChatGPT. That's true. And the FTX is the year after the Binance was built, and it only consists of 19 partners. But the thing is, now FTX collapsed. You can still doing your trading in FTX. just that not many people are doing it here anymore. Yeah, if I were you, yeah, I want to invest the money or doing my trading in FTX. Do you? Do not tell me that you still get your money in FTX, where you haven't withdrawn your money from the FTX platform. Please drop your comments below. Or you're somebody who is watching the rewind and you missed the live stream, please drop your comments below. Let me understand you. Yeah, he is 20 seconds lag. Yeah, 20 seconds, it's fine. It's better than 3 minutes, right? Okay, then Gemini. I remember fully electric, you have some you suffered some problem within Gemini, right? You know, the oldest exchange firm was literally, I have to say, one of the giant, the biggest is the Coinbase, because Coinbase was the exchange platform was built in 2012, because that is basically the way. Okay, because just now we're talking about ChatGPT. Some like PayBitro is gonna integrate the ChatGPT into the platform. That means the exchange platform who is decentralized may be better. But if the AI get into the platform, let's think about how it will be used. But I don't know, because AI is somebody who behind it, who is programming it. So it's really hard for me to say, but I would just only say, for my opinion here, is I am scared. So in that way, if you're doing any investment or choosing the platform, please watch it closely. Because right now, some other, okay, here's another question. Do you guys are still using Binance or the platform, the centralized platform, or you are using the decentralized exchange platform, for example, Uniswap or Covo? Are you using Binance, or are you using decentralized or centralized exchange platform? This is my question. Have allergies. All will take over the world. You said AI will take over the world. If AI is taking over the world, I think it's terrible. Literally, because I'm thinking about AI should facilitate people's purpose or humans' purpose, not taking over people's land or mind. They should be a facilitator, not the owner of human. So yeah, this is something I have to say. They will get funding soon, pay back everyone their money. Yeah, I'm sorry for the lost people still haven't get the money from the FTX. But as you know, as very tiny proportion of the population in the globe, you guys know me and we know each other in the live stream, having conversations, talking about ChatGPT, ASIC miner, and any other things that you have in mind and you're concerned. It's really lucky. And let's keep continuing. Let's see some fast facts. First one, let's do the recap and let's move on for our ASIC miner or some questions that you may ask. For example, BTC miner and something related to Jazz miner and a payback period and some feedback I got from some other, no matter big retailers were super rich, or people who is doing the same kind of business as us. So what are their moves? Okay, first of all, text-based AI tool. So basically the ChatGPT is the text-based AI tool. So it's basically everything sourced from the language. It's a language-related AI. So it can't, right now, it can't do too much comparisons relate to the cryptocurrency world and the financial stuff. Because if you're getting information from there, you really have to use it wisely. Second, I really hope the ChatGPT can enhance the crypto market data analysis, because data, like technical analysis, is something fundamental. You're just putting the supporting lines and the resisting lines, or even for the 1 hour frame, 1 hour frame, 30 minutes frame, you can check for different supporting lines. So that's the thing I think ChatGPT can provide. This is sincerely what I hope. That's good for trading. That's good for people who is doing the mining, because mining is more about you are investing the money. You are getting the miner when the price is very low. So the coin is really low as well, right? So miner is low. When you're buying enough, when the bull run is back, you have a certain payback period, and you are surely getting more coins than other people just purely buy that coin. So I think, the people who is doing the mining is the father or the grandfather of people who is doing the trading. Don't take offense here. What I'm talking about is the origin of the coin and people who are doing the trading, okay? Because ASIC miner generating more coins, and more coins are occupied into its platform, its blockchain, and people exchange it. Then the fourth one is high growth, was the end users reported about 590 million visits January from 100 million unique user. Okay, after 4 minutes, we're gonna have a short break. I have nose allergy. Need to get off that WeChat. What do you mean? You mean ChatGPT? AI is here to help, but AI will feel the best way to help humans is to control them, right? Technical analysis that we use for stocks needs revision for crypto. Crypto is much more of a perception play and less on historical performance. Well, I like your summary. Have you asked ChatGPT how to improve your mining hash rate of your miner? Wow, you're still not satisfied of our hash rate? Because let's take Just Miner for example. It has very low power consumption, but the hash rate is super high compared with other ASIC miners. Do you believe it or not? And they have very low decibels and noise levels that generating while they're mining. And even the radiation is less than the other ASIC miners. As what I said, Just Miner is designed for home users. It's not only about, oh, we just want to make some money, roughly. We want to take care of the comfortability, your feelings, not only the profitability, but your comfortability, and how you can bear with everything generated by the ASIC miner, and how you can live with them, and you can have happy life and profitability at the same time. You can come there to the bedroom and pat on the ASIC miner. Good girl. Have you achieved to improve mining hash rate? You ask now. Oh, okay. I really don't think ChatGPT can answer those questions, but I will try. ChatGPT, how to improve your mining hash rate of your miner? How about after the short break? Because my nose is getting super itchy because of the allergy. I don't know what's wrong in this room or what it has. Yeah, I do believe in you're awesome. Thank you. So later on, I'm gonna talk about the latest news of BTC miner, BTC Jazz miner, and anything that we're having stock, and what is my suggestion, what is my prediction, and you can drop your any comments below what you have or what your concerns or what miners do you want. Okay, so here is my WhatsApp. Is that the direction? Here's my WhatsApp and Instagram. Usually in the Instagram you can find my Twitter as well and my email. So that is for in the future people who miss this live stream, they can still contact me. You can, if you have any questions, if you want to correct me, you have shared different opinion with me, please feel free to drop your comments below or contact me directly. Okay, I think after a short break, I will be back. I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back after a short water break. After the water break, I checked the Chinese stocks was terrible. They really affect my mood a little bit, but I would cheer myself up. uh, Before I start the cryptocurrency, I would say it's a really good time for Chinese economy to retrieve again, because you understand after the past 3 years, everything was very gloomy. I mean, gloomy, literally. Yeah, so that's why it's the good time to get my money back. So yeah, I was doing that as well. Just now, Crypto Mining Insider was talking about the technical analysis, and something I need to mention as well. Yes, technical analysis is just something based on stocks, because cryptocurrency is a little bit different from stocks. But in another way, I've heard where I've talked with some other people who is very good at investing and a professional investor. They told me in the future, cryptocurrency or trading cryptocurrency is much more safer than stocks, because stocks is much more volatile, and especially for the Chinese one. So yeah, we haven't drawn any conclusion yet. It's just we're sharing opinions about the trading, no matter for stocks or cryptocurrency. Yeah, for sure, I think there should be another expert who is doing another version of technical analysis that can be imparted from the stocks. I think that's true, and I hope that ChatGPT are doing it right now. Or I could just type a new version of technical analysis for cryptocurrency or other than stocks. Maybe more times I'm typing it, the information they will get. This is the FAQ, and the back team are working on it. So let's make sure they can see our needs and what we want. Serpenx Tech, thank you. I posted the answer on the Twitter. Okay, I didn't see your answers, but let me check now, because I'm in China. If I wanna check any overseas social media, I have to log in my VPN, but most of the time I haven't, because my computer is on. Okay, let's check what you posted on me. What are your thoughts on Just Miner X for Q Miner? The Just Miner X for Q Miner is a great choice for those looking to get into cryptocurrency mining. It is reliable and efficient miner that is both simple to use and cost effective. It has a great price to performance ratio. The miner also comes with an easy to use graphical interface, making it a great choice for beginner miners. Wow, yay, thank you. Thank you, TRS Graphics. You know what is this answer from? This is from ChatGPT. The ChatGPT is giving comments on Just Miner X for Q. Okay, so I think ChatGPT answered a question for me. And the next one, how do I improve my mining ETH rate for mining? Okay, listen. ChatGPT answered, to improve your mining rate for ETH, you can consider several strategies. The first is to optimize your hardware setup by utilizing the latest GPUs and processors available, as well as making sure to take advantage of any other features where hardware may offer, such a higher clock speed or better RAM. Okay, so they're talking about the RAM, higher clock speed, because our over OC, when the OC is on, is overclock, is 10% of fluctuation for more hash rate, or could be less, but mostly higher, right? Because people who got your just miner, you must know it. Usually it's higher than what it's stated on the official site. But the RAM cannot be changed right now, only in X16. That's why we're working for X16 and just miner BTC. Later on, I'm gonna give you more news about it, so stay tuned. Additionally, you should also look into software solutions such as overclocking and fan speed adjustment. Fan speed adjustment, well, I will forward that information to the technician to further increase your hash rate. Finally, you should ensure that your internet connection and electricity supply is reliable and fast enough to support your mining operations. Or just buy a just miner X16 from victoria@jingomining.com. What? Really? This is from me? I cannot believe it. Or just, oh my God, why? I feel so happy about it. TRS graphics, why? Why the ChatGPT is giving opinions and says buying just miner X16 from victoria@jingomining.com. Why? Wow. I'm welcome to buy ChatGPT. I will post it very right soon on Twitter. Oh my God. Fully electric, what did I miss? You didn't miss anything. Victoria got back before me. Yes, CMI look at one. Victoria has the answer. Should it be by the just miner X16? Oh my God, yes, I agree. Yes, love myself. I have GPUs, mining miners at ASIC like KA3 and K7, but my favorite miner is the Just Miner X for Q. It requires no special power requirements or run fine without attention. Oh my God, TRS graphics, you are really good. How did that happen? Oh my God. I think you're very good, or very good at using ChatGPT, and this is very. Wow, you posted to your Twitter. Oh my God. Okay, I will post it, or I will retweet. Wow, the ChatGPT support me so much, which means in the whole Jingo Mining team, ChatGPT supports Victoria only. Oh my God, I feel more than flattered. And I think, yeah, I'll keep loving ChatGPT more. Okay, do you guys still have any questions? Because we still have 12 minutes left for this live stream. I'm not even sure why there is not many people are joining to our stream section. It's just because we're talking about ChatGPT. They're not interested, or other reasons. I don't know. I feel a little bit sad because this topic is come up by me. So you know, if that is not supported, I don't really think that in the future I have any hands that get involved into the topic choosing or what I want to say. I feel a little bit sad. You love my excitement? Low. Yeah, I feel very excited which means that all the work I'm doing, all the positive comments, all the efforts I'm doing to all of my clients on the social media, all the efforts the internet is monitoring it, so they give me very positive feedback. So yeah, internet or the fact never lie, right? Because I don't have nothing to do with ChatGPT. I never even have conversation with ChatGPT. I just ask a few questions, and that's not even from my email. So, well, yeah. Okay, during the whole time, if you want to ask any questions, please drop your comments below. And along the way, I'm gonna say anything about about the BTC Just Miner. So BTC Just Miner, officially, we're gonna get the configuration or the blueprint of it around July. So which is right after X16 gets shipped, where everything is getting stable supply and shipping to the clients. That people who already paid for the pre-sale. Yeah, so congratulations. This is the exact date that I got from official. And when we're gonna get the miners, I would say so once the configuration has been released, I think the pre-order will be started. But I cannot guarantee, this is just my prediction. And when I predict when you can get the miners, I think it's around October. Yeah, I hope it's not later than that. So this is basically everything about the BTC Just Miner. I hope that you're very excited about it. Just to think, when crypto makes the next run, you will be famous. Why? Why will be famous? I don't even know that. Because I just want to do my stuff and doing myself, show my sincerity, my passion, and sharing my information that I know to everyone with my impartial situation. You know, sharing is caring. Did you see post on Apollo site about Doge? Well, it is the Doge fork that mines use ETH algorithm. So started test mining it with GPUs. My Apollo and Just Miner also worked. That's something new. I think I'm gonna do some research, and for next stream I will forward back to you. I didn't see any. Didn't see anything for the Apollo site for even the Doge wall, because you know, so for example, I'm saying who I am. I am the sales manager in Jinko Mining, who is the leading distributor of Just Miner, Apollo, and Annex Miner, mostly Just Miner. Okay, for Apollo and Annex Miner, even Gold Shell, I believe. KA3 and some other miners in the future is everything that we tested. They're cost effective for the first one. Second, we can get the price from the manufacturer, not from some other distributor like us. We have to make sure we get the cheapest price from the manufacturer. So then that is relatively like good for our followers who always crazy about the Jingo mining and Just Miner and some other miner, right? So this is basically what we're doing. If some other miners were not devoting our energy on it, firstly means it is not that good, or we didn't get that price, very good price. That's why we don't wanna to waste our energy and to waste your money on it. So this is basically very true about it. If something we're selling right now, which means we really got tested, it's a very good one, it has potential, and then we negotiated with the manufacturer, we can get the distributor price, not just from the distributor, and get the second hand, and you're paying for that information gap or different hands. BTC Just Miner gonna be quiet like X4? I hope so, because Just Miner is dedicated all of their time and efforts is making the home users feel comfortable as well as the profitability. So this is something I think they're working on it. Otherwise, why they would choose BTC Just Miner, BTC Miner? So this is basically, oh, hey Skippy, hey yo. And now what we're having for stock, the most popular one still is the Just Miner. The rank first is Just Miner X for 16, because that is for pre-sale. And the second is Just Miner X for Q or QZ, because one of them we're selling exclusively, one of them, like, okay, let's be specific, Just Miner X for QZ, we're selling exclusively in the globe, which means that we have better prices than anybody else in the world. And for example, each Just Miner X for QZ, it's like $15.99 each. But for the retailer price, it's literally $14.99 each. It's like $100 off it. The JustMiner X4Q, it's very famous for its very high hash rate with its lower power consumption, because it mines over 1100 mag hash at only 370 watts. So for that, people who has very expensive electricity fees, and that's a really good news for them. So they choose JustMiner X4Q over JustMiner X4QZ. So if you don't have any electricity problems, I think you can choose JustMiner X4QZ, because yeah, electricity is free and you have very high hash rate, and per dollar you paid for the hash rate, you paid less for the JustMiner X4QZ. So this is basically pretty much it. The nice about JustMiner X4 and X16 series. And then the ranked second is the Apollo, because we've sold like over 200 Apollos V1 Mini, the gold one, last week. So our price has been lowered a little bit. If you guys are interested in the dual mining for the Zoo and ETC, that's a good choice as well. And it's getting closer to the price. When I announced on the stream, telling anybody that's the bottom price, it's getting there. I mean, Apollo. Okay, so the third one is Annex Miner, because Annex Miner, yeah, I understand the malfunction. It's just because of the control panel. If you're, instead of using the paid one, things can be solved better, and the chip is not bad. It's really good as well. So recently I got some orders from people are mining ET3 and ET4 as well, because they can solve that problem. It's not issue for them. They have 6 GB with very high power consumption, a high hash rate with lower power consumption. X41U does support ETC and Zoo. No, JustMiner couldn't support. I mean, so far all the JustMiner we're having in stock couldn't support dual mining ETC and Zoo. No, but I'm not sure X16, because they're still working on a firmware, But even without the dual mining, they're very profitable. This is the information that I can carry on about all the JustMiner and Apollo and Annex Miner. Do you guys still have any questions that are related to all the ASIC miners that you're interested in? Oh, I have nose allergies, so I keep touching it all the time. I'm sorry, you guys. Not a crazy lady sitting here touch her nose all the time. It's just because I cannot help myself. I have nose allergies when the air is full of ashes or some fur, the dogs, cats. I sneeze all the time. Now I hold it very tight not to make it happen. Don't forget to PM me with the best price for all of your miners. Okay, fully electric, well, I'm not sure that's something that you like, because I remember you told me you're only interested in BTC miner, even KA3. Oh yeah, another 2 information I need to state here. We did have X4 break, but sold out in like 3 days. We don't have too much X4 breaks, so I sold out. I sold to Italians. So one of the retailers in Italians, they got all the X4 breaks. So for the later who contact me to wanna get the X4 breaks, they just lost the chance. This is the first one. The second is KA3. Our KA3 last week we got large amount of KA3 at stocks. We sold out in like 1 week. So most of them to the retailers. What is retailers for? To selling people like you guys sitting here. You don't have the website, or you are the home users, or you're just love ASIC mining. Yeah, so they're just selling to guys like you who hasn't come to our stream or connect with jinglemining.com. Yeah, so if you still have any questions, please drop your comments below. And even though I'm off the stream, you can still contact me with my WhatsApp and Instagram. You can find my Twitter there as well. If you don't want to like expose yourself in a social media, you can contact me by email as well. But 3 of them can verify that's me. And most importantly, you can find my Instagram and my Twitter some feedback of people having on me and my opinions that I'm updating very often on the social media. You won't miss anything. For example, X for break. E9 Pro all gone too. E9 Pro, I think right now it's the hot potato because like what I said, initially E9 Pro, it's only cost $1,200 for each, with the payback period only 4 to 5 months. But after they're announcing to the world they have limited version, it's sold out in 1 second, and now the price is over $4,000 or $4,200 each. So the payback period is so longer than the Jetminer X4Q or even Jetminer X16. So I highly don't recommend you get the E9 Pro for that price. If you can get the E9 Pro at the price $1,200, why not get it? I encourage you to get it, but you know, it turns out it turns out owning a marketing strategist. That's why I'm saying, yeah, watch out what they're doing, because they're just getting your attention. Oh, this is limited version. I want it. Well, I want it. But when it's adding to your hands, it's $1 billion. You don't want that. It's a kind of psychology manipulation. You don't want to be gaslighted, don't you? Okay, any questions if you guys have to ask? I think I'm gonna off the stream very soon. Or you can send me email, WhatsApp, and Instagram, or getting any updates, because I'm very easygoing. If you're telling me anything directly, I want, for example, if you don't want to have any updates, just to show me, okay, I don't want any updates, you will be like off that box. So don't worry, because you can tag me just to feel safer when you're doing some purchases and compare with the different ASIC miners. For example, last stream, people told me about one ASIC miner they told is very epic, is a forest miner, right? And I talked with my boss that it was really not as satisfying as you imagine, because like overall the chips is not good, the function, the overall experiences, even the hash rate, things is not working as you imagined. I don't want it to be too direct because I'm talking about another brand. If it's very good, I think we're gonna have it because the forest miner, I forgot the full name. I think it's a forest blah blah miner. They contacted our boss and our boss rejected. So I think you guys understand clearly about what ASIC miner to choose. And so in the future, if you want to get any ASIC miner, if you want to get information, why not? You can ask me. I can provide you information. If you don't get anything from me, you know. 没了吗? Okay, I think this is gonna be the end of our stream section. And if you still want to ask me any questions, please feel free to contact me here, or just browsing the information I posted on the social media. It's all right, okay? So at least in the future, if you want anything, and you can find people who can contact you. Okay, so this is basically much about today. Please don't forget about to smash that like, share it to your friends if you like my content. If you don't, please don't do that. It's all right. But yeah, thanks for your time and thanks for watching. I hope I can see you next time.